I'm running a 2-speed machine with a pusher box. I'm sectioning the top of a parking ramp. I have a couple other guys here with me. Don't know if you're gonna hear me over full throttle. This is a 2-piece machine, and I'm running, gosh, it's gotta be like an 8-foot pusher box. No, maybe just 6. It's not a large pusher. It's mid-size. Tips on running a pusher box. It's gonna be shaped on the sides. It's gonna have the flaps, so it's important to establish your tilt and then just move up and down. I like to run an ISO, so my right hand joystick is the control of the height. So I just want to raise it up and down, and I don't really want to tilt it at all. Once I establish my tilt, you can kind of look out your corners and see where the skin of a pusher box is. Make sure it's flat, adjust that, and it's good to kind of establish what it's going to look like with the pusher box down. I don't really feel there's a benefit from pushing so hard down that you get the front wheels in the air. This is a wheel machine, obviously, with wheels. Not a track machine today. And if you do run into too much snow where it's too heavy to push, like here, I'll turn into one of these piles. So it can get too big, bulky, and heavy to push, especially if your pusher is oversized. You can lift up a little bit so snow will come out of the bottom. You'll kind of lose traction, but that can just spread out the pile and then just bite it half a pile at a time. This is in the middle of the ramp, but I'll start in the middle section. I just want to push a lane here. Undercover cop car. It's probably not a cop car. It's probably just an old, the wannabe. No, maybe it is. It's got no plates. They kind of did a crappy job. Hopefully I'll be able to get some burner action for you after this, and I might do a back window view of my joysticks, because there's a lot of finesse that kind of goes into these joysticks if you want to do it fast. And time is money, although this is I believe this is an hourly job for us, but still, you don't want to be out here all night. And if you get a certain amount of hours per time which is most stuff is bid off per time, time most definitely is money. And I'd rather spend less time on site than more time on site. What else about pusher boxes? You definitely can oversize your pusher box for a machine. They kind of do float around. I'll let the other guy kind of back drag out spots that I can't get because he's just got the bucket today. I guess I'm just kind of pitch hitting this season, going where I need. One of our other guys is on vacation right now. Usually I'll start to get into these piles, but I'm pushing snow on the back. Just kind of show you. So it'll pile up like that. Just kind of push it out. since I'm turning around. Push a couple of these bigger piles. I do like to run my maximum heat in window on the defrost and just open the windows up to regulate the heat inside the cab. I find that I'd rather have my windshield frost up and be able to see what I'm doing and have to open and close the windows than really I prefer not to have to use the wiper at all, because then it streaks up and everything like that. These wheel machines also, they do make what they call snow tires, or snow dogs, or snow pups. There'll be a more narrow, taller tire to give you a little bit more land speed and traction in the snow. You think the wider tires would actually give you more traction, but it's kind of the opposite with the taller tires. So the taller, more narrow tires. It's also a tip for, I guess that's a tip for, you know, owners and managers, and not much the operator. Kind of make these videos just to show, so I'm sectioning this, I'll push this away, my other guy pushed down here. This parking ramp is symmetrical mostly, so we got two burners at each end. Usually it doesn't really matter if you're pushing snow, but a lot of parking ramps are either blown or melted. So I'm going to come in about halfway. Gosh, that seems a little less. And I'm going to start sectioning snow down my side. I do give a decent buffer on cars. I don't really worry about getting too close to cars nowadays. Nobody really complains. They can see the outlines of cars, even if you leave 3-4 feet on the side of cars. And that might seem excessive, and it probably is, but once you start getting tired and you have to plow around cars, 3-4 feet is probably what you need. And I'd rather, I mean, I don't really get yelled at it for it, so no matter truck or skid or whatever, no one says mum about there being extra snow around the cars. They all get it. No one wants to pay for damage to their car, and they'd rather pay to send you back out and clean up for an hour after cars move. Trying to keep this one short, so that's kind of how I'm going to section. I'm going to bring that stuff this way. My other guy's working on that side. Right now I'm just kind of pushing this stuff from this entrance down and the other stuff over. I'll let him get in with his bucket and push the stuff out so I can push it with my pusher. Alright, thanks for watching.